Howdy, 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 my beautiful Taurus. How are you doing today, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today we're going to be getting into your weekly tarot reading, Taurus, for November. See what predictions we can be making for you today through these tarot cards, what your horoscope is looking like in this tarot reading, and yeah, if you do enjoy this reading, though, overall, Taurus, let me know in the comments below how my reading resonates with you in the comments below. That's how I keep up with you, of course, darling. As well, Taurus, be sure to check out more than just your one zodiac sign. Check out your sun, moon, and your rising, darling, to get a better understanding of what's happening in your life in specific. So when you're taking in the tarot readings on YouTube, keep that in mind. All right, Taurus, so if you want to show this channel some support, all right, just give this video a like and subscribe. It's completely free to do, Taurus, and it does help me out quite a bit. All right, so let's just get right into your tarot reading here, Taurus, because I'm pretty excited about what's going on. Just at first glance here, I see you've been going through a lot of changes. All right, a lot of changes that have been pretty heavy on the heart for you here. Probably have been going through some shadow work, but I see in this sense of like there's a lot of loss, a lot of obstacles that you've been having to overcome, but it's been at the cost of having to release quite a bit. But I feel like it's with what it is that you've been having to release, Taurus, that is really like clearing the field for you, Taurus. Like I feel like there's going to come a point in time where you have like this clean slate, and you are going to feel like so inspired as like an artist, Taurus, of your life to really create, and what happens from that creation process is really beautiful. So let's get into this tarot reading. In your first row, what's been going on for you right now, Taurus, is the World, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands here. All right, so you've been dealing with quite a bit, Taurus. All right, I would even be willing to wager that you've been taking care of a lot of things behind the scenes, right? So this gives me like what I mean by this is like people who know you, if you have like customers or clients, Taurus, they wouldn't really know what it is that you're personally going through. Like you've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work to make the machine that you are to fully be functioning, Taurus. All right, and so I do see with this Wheel of Fortune here, all right, that things are going to be changing up here in a positive way. I get this impression with this Five of Wands, especially, Taurus, that things haven't been necessarily easy for you. All right, but what I find admirable in all of this, Taurus, as well, is like nothing has been really easy for you. I've noticed how you still are continuously pushing forward. You're not sitting there being like, oh, woe is me, poor me, da 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 da. You're very in tune with the spiritual world here. The word prophet came to mind, and I'm not saying you're a prophet, Taurus, all right? That's the last thing I'm trying to get across, but I feel like that's more so symbolizing to me, Taurus, for you, that you guys are very in tune with your spiritual team. I'd be even willing to wager that that you either work with some pretty powerful spirits, or that you're just a spiritual practitioner, or that you have your own personal practice here, just because of just like, I don't know, I just get this, you're very in tune with the universe and just the energies. Like, I don't know, I get very much so magician energy with this, Taurus, even though there's no magician card here. So let's start unpacking these cards here. So yes, you've been dealing with a lot of obstacles, but the Wheel of Fortune is starting to change. So obstacles no longer. You've been closing out quite a bit with that World card, the final card in the Major Arcana as well, Taurus. All right, so it's like it's like you ended one chapter and you're really stepping into a new version, a new level of your life in some facets. So this could be career, what have you. So let's start unpacking all this here. Queen of Pentacles coming in here, clarifying this Five of Wands. If you've been having some anxiety when it comes to your finances, maybe for a while now, Taurus, you haven't been able to have the money to afford like the skincare that you want or anything like that, right? I feel like you're going to be having some free money floating around. Not free money, but it's just like you're gonna have some funds your way that is not going to be like meant for something, or like requiring to like pay off like a bill or something like that, Taurus. I feel as if you're going to be able to, I don't know why I get like this distinct impression you're going to be able to afford something that you've been wanting to pay for. Maybe it's like a special restaurant that you've been wanting to go to. If you haven't been thinking about going to a special restaurant, I would even suggest for you to go to like an expensive restaurant, Taurus. For some reason, being shown seafood, I don't even like seafood, like sushi perhaps. I feel like maybe something importance in like a restaurant in there would be good for you. I don't know, it's channeling messages, so take that with a grain of salt, Taurus. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, clarifying that World card, the Wounded Warrior, and then clarifying that Wheel of Fortune, Taurus. We have the Three of Swords making its appearance once again for you. So you are a fighter, Taurus. You are a warrior. Man, I really do find it admirable to, like, you have been going through, like, I feel like in this dynamic, this reads off to me where it's like you've been sacrificing so much. It's like you understand that there's going to be periods where times get tough. And that's the thing, Taurus. I feel like that's what like inspires me the most about reading y'all's energy right now is like you already understand that there's going to be times that are tough. Like normally with readings, I have to explain to people like sometimes unfortunate things just happen to people because that's just life, right? But I feel like you have like I'm connecting to like a Taurus that's already like extremely zen and at peace by it, where it's just like you understand that there's just times of struggle and then times of triumph. And I feel like you already are intuitively understanding, Taurus, that you're about to be turning the page towards like a time of where you're about to begin to triumph. All right. And I feel like you already intuitively know that. I don't know. Even though there's no high priestess, there's no magician card here. I don't know, Taurus, like who am I connecting to right now? I love your energy. All right, let's see what you have to look forward to, Taurus. You have a lot of sword energy here. 6 and 8 of swords and 5 of pentacles. Oh, okay, Taurus. What you have to be looking forward to is insecurities being lifted here. That's what I see straight up with this here, Taurus. Is like a lot of insecurities that have been holding you back from being able to leave toxic environments, for you to take yourself out of an environment of lacking to an environment of abundance. All right. There's been like this heavy sense of like how you either see yourself in the mirror, Taurus, or something that just you didn't like about yourself, so you didn't want to put yourself out there more. Maybe something internally, imposter syndrome perhaps, Taurus, or personality wise, there's something internally, there's something going on, Taurus, that made it so you weren't feeling as motivated or inspired to go out there. What that reasoning is, we don't really need to unpack in this video here. You kind of already know, right, Taurus? And so I do see you guys getting out of this insecurity. So to me, this reads off as, especially if you're coming into this reading right now, Taurus, at a place where you're just like, all right, like I gotta, it's about to be the holidays, but I'm gonna get my body snatched for the holidays and stuff like that. Like if you're starting some type of routine for your health, for your business, or anything like that, Taurus, that's what I feel for you. It's just like anything that you're starting this month, like it's really going to pay off big time. And I feel like you're really going to be successful at it this time of go around. Page of Cups, 3 of Cups, and then 2 of Pentacles coming in, clarifying this row, Taurus. Positive news coming in, very positive news. I feel like opportunities are going to be showing up in your life, Taurus, at a time where it may not be convenient for you. What do I mean by this? So Taurus, I feel like you're going to be having opportunities for career-wise, project-wise, stuff that you could do. So for example, Taurus, as like an analogy, I'll just use myself as an example. If I had Taurus in my chart here, this is very much so where it's just like, all right, like I have a really amazing opportunity to do a podcast, Taurus, but I also have so much else going on in my work life that I don't know where I can fit in more time for a podcast. But if I were to fit time for a podcast, if you were to fit time for a podcast, or whatever it is for you, right? Replace that podcast word with anything else for your life, Taurus. If you were to juggle that successfully, you would have such major wins going your way. All right, such major wins. The 3 of Cups is a card of victory, celebrating over some positive news here. All right, and it comes in Page of Cups, new opportunities coming in by definition as well, Taurus. This is new people entering your life as well. All right, a lot of new things are coming your way, and it's not going to be at the most convenient time where you have like, you'll be able to have it fit smoothly with your schedule. Sacrifices are going to have to be made, Taurus, to really get things going, but the sacrifice pays off. All right, so that's what you have to be looking forward to, Taurus. Let's get into now what you need to pay attention to, what you need to hear today, Taurus, which is the 3 of Swords making its appearance once again, the 7 of Pentacles and the Tower card coming in here. I don't know why, Taurus, but I get like the sneaking suspicion that there's just been like a lot of loss in your life. Had to let go of a lot. Maybe there's like a part of you where, like, I don't know, I feel like you're opening like a yard sale and selling some stuff because times might have been getting tough for you, Taurus. There's this sense of, again, of like some type of personal sacrifice that I feel like you've had to make recently. And I just want you to understand, Taurus, that initial sacrifice isn't in vain. What I see in this dynamic here is where it's just like, for example, this is the person that is growing a garden, Taurus, right, with the Seven of Pentacles. So let's just say that you had to invest more than what you had initially wanted to invest into creating like this farm, right, to getting the tools, the seeds, the manure. It took a blow to your bank account, right? Maybe you had to like sell your fancy BMW, maybe you had to sell some Gucci, some Louis Vuitton of yours, whatever, Taurus, to make that investment for the Seven of Pentacles, all right? But the thing about it is, it pays off in tenfold, that initial sacrifice, because the Seven of Pentacles grows. The Seven of Pentacles, the more energy that you put into it, it grows to have like such a beautiful harvest, Taurus. And so that's what I feel like your life is right now. And I feel like that's why you are already so in tune with your life currently, because you already have understood the sacrifices that you need to make to create the future that you want to see for tomorrow. Like, you're sacrificing stuff in the now to have a better tomorrow. That's what I see going on for you. Like, it's like you already had this pep talk with yourself. You already did this shadow work here. Three of Wands, Strength card, Moon, King of Swords coming in here. Yeah. I feel like you've had the tough love conversation with yourself already, Taurus, where you're just like, all right, I got to get out of my head. You have known for a long time, Taurus, the steps that you need to do, what you need to sacrifice, like whatever it is that you need to do, Taurus, you've known what you need to do to tap into your highest potential, to really have a bountiful harvest. All right. And I feel as if like you're just getting started. Like, I don't know, like, even though this is about to be stepping into like the winter season, Taurus, like, we're really about to see you have like your major glow up, and that stuff that's been going on behind the scenes that people have not been aware about, but you've been working on it. You've been doing the personal work, Taurus, and it's very noticeable energetically, at least through these tarot cards, Taurus. So let's get your oracle card for today, your oracle read, Taurus, and I'll send you off on the rest of your day, darling. All right. Let's see what's going on for you guys oracally. You guys have the last quarter moon in Sagittarius, Taurus, which is practice gratitude. All right, practicing gratitude. This is kind of what I don't feel like this is necessary for me to point out to you, because I feel like you've already been really good at gratitude, Taurus. But I feel like this is just like a confirmation, Taurus, of where you understand that it's like a confirmation from your spiritual team, from an outside source that's uninvolved, to know that you are doing exactly what you need to do to get to your destination. It's a lot easier to be grateful when you understand that you are very much so in sync with your spiritual team. So even though you have the conflicts that you've been having to deal with, the bumps in the road, the wrenches being thrown in your plans, Taurus, you still rise above. You still understand Four of Wands afterwards, powerful. You understand that it's just getting you to your destination. Page of Swords energy here. I do feel as if, Taurus, on some level, there's been something that you've been struggling with mentally. Maybe it's like a communication with somebody that you've been feeling called to reaching out to. Because I do feel like there's someone that you associate your future with, or that you at one point in time wanted to share a future with. Maybe it's time for you to reach out. I don't know, some random message that came out here at the end, but that's the tutoring that I have for you today, Taurus. Thank you so much, darling, for this opportunity, and I'll connect to you sometime in the near future. Bye, Taurus.